wickets. 2 wickets. Interesting. Anyhow. Guys, how are you? How are you guys? How are your days been? Oh. Blue eyes. Why you must do this? I don't know what I did to you. I just don't know for you to throw me a burger every time I'm in a live stream. I'm about to take that redeem away. Jay Lay cries and buns arm. I'm sorry for Shade. I'm so sorry. I'll hold you. Don't worry. I'll hold you too. Look at my queen. I thought I never see you again. Of course you will see me. What? Now? Of course you will see me no matter what. Starting with burger nice. Yep. I just arrived and I've been thrown a burger. Can you believe this? I just think it's neat. Insane. Zero, don't do it. I know that face, Zero. Why are you sorry? You don't even know why I'm crying. I thought I'm crying because you. Where is my mod, you short friend? No, it. Can I don't think I can give it to you while I'm still live, but let me check. Huh. Wait. Okay. Yeah, it's supposed to be added. So I don't know if it's just for you. Just right, the mod being the front of the stream panel. I think I did. Yeah, I did. Don't worry. Okay, good. See, Shade, I'm smart. Acknowledge that I'm smart right now. Acknowledge it. I'm waiting. I wasn't here for 4 days, by the way. Tenji said that I'm the best wingman. I wonder how. Now I have the power. I never say you're not. I want to hear though. Please. Okay. Let me not push my luck. Anyhow. Last time, if I remember where we left off, basically, our friend eliminated the little girl, Sonia. Thank God. You know, I like the girl. At the same time, her voice is annoying. And I don't like Miharu. I don't remember her name, but I don't like her. She had a crush on us, and I don't like her. I will put everyone underwater. Okay, you know what? I'm taking the mod title away from me. Wait, Wicked, so you did something to me. I was gonna tell you this. What did you do? I need to know this. Oh yeah, we were talking to this girl. Oh, I forgot my water, guys. I'll be right back. I need water. Because I forgot to read a lot in this game. Okay, I'm back. He took my soul and broke my hand. Is that true, Zero? Who is Zero? Oh my god, your name is Zero. Kimiko something, but we call me Zero now. Him, hug Kenny, soul break Kenny. Oh, who is Zero? Who's Kim? Okay, take the chancla and hit Zero in the behind the back of his head. Break Kami's back or arm or leg one more time. Now break your back, your legs, and I'll hit you with a belt. How does that sound? Nope, I feel like trying something new. You're not having your usual eater. That's it. Well, I got this since it'll go well with that delicious looking rice you got there. Oh, I'm getting hungry. Guys. He made an account, Kenny. He made another account. That's what happened. Now I have opted for Kara this time around. What got gone with curry. We don't normally go for this kind of stuff since we need to carry it all the way to the rooftop, but I wanted something with a strong flavor today, so I picked this without too much stuff. Kinda surprised you went with curry. I figured you weren't a fan of spicy stuff. Oh, I love spicy stuff. What you talk about? I like food with flavors. Well, I told Wicked that what you did, so yeah. And you know what? You're grounded, Zero. Grounded. Yeah, I'm fine with both spicy and sweet stuff. So long as they don't go overboard with it, at least. I think you're not fun. I like when they go overboard with it. There. Flare Blaze. Hello. Running plus 10, she hit you with the holy newspaper for taking my soul. Yeah, and you know what? I'm about to hit you too, Zero. Yeah, that's what I thought. Well, Mao nods her head multiple times in attempt to seem all-knowing. I dismiss it with a smile. Hello, Flare Blaze. How are you? As I smile, I remove the packaging on my curry. If I don't know it now, odds are I might actually forget to eat while talking with Mao. Oh, looks like I'm not the only one who ain't all here today. What makes you say that? Well, you like a spoon for one thing. You can pick up chopstick and spoons at your leisure in the cafeteria, but it's completely slipped my mind that I need one. All I have is a small hand towel. Oh my god. That's embarrassing. Oh my god. Allow me to offer you a tray then. She produced a plastic spoon from within the plastic bag she has with her. She hands it over to me in exchange for my towel. Also, thou shalt address me as Queen Mao. Never. Queen Mao, I'm grateful that you have bestowed this spoon upon me. Rinkai, why are you so submissive? What the fuck? I have prefer it if you were just a teensy bit hesitant. Looks like she wasn't banking on me being not too pleased about having to bow down to her like that. Yeah, because she wants to play around, Rinka, read the room. I figured that was going to be her ultimate demand, hence why I said it right up front. Tanto, you wouldn't have to eat that with your bare hands like they do with Indian curry if it weren't for me. Just hearing the word Indian causes Alan to pop up in my mind for a brief moment. What brings Alan to my mind is shit. Shit, basically. As I'm not letting you go. Why are you not letting Flare Blaze go? Who's Zero? Cut the shit. I don't speak English. So you're stop with your insanity, please. Fortunately, her joke is a bit on extreme side, so my involuntary reaction works for her too. I end up spending all the lunch break chatting away with Mao. Just as we were about to finish eating, she brings up a topic I don't expect.
そういやさ、リータンは気づいてないかもしれないけど、ここ最近、ナオリンはずっとリータンのこと気にしてるよ。
Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you. Narin got her mind on you a lot these days. Don't think you notice it though? I ask her what she means, but she wastes out my question and continues.
あれは完全に恋する乙女の瞳ですな。
That's it. Only a girl in love could make that face she did.
バカ、そういう言い方はナオミに失礼でしょ。
Oh, shut it. Now you're being rude to her. Nah, she should say the truth. Anyway. I speak only in saying, no, I see that. But, Bun, yes! Yes, Player Blaze. I hope you're well, Wicked. Hi, I hope you're doing good too. Thank you for stopping by. Who, Player Blaze underwater, what are you doing? Sir, what are you doing? What are you doing? I had an interview yesterday. Oh, wait. You had an interview? How it went? I got rejected. Well, you know, then it's their loss. Their loss because they lost someone very, intelligent. So, don't worry. You'll get the other one. Never give up, you know? Because maybe something ahead will be better, you know? But, you know, you'll find something better. Hey, Annie, motherfucker, mama, that shoe places shade. I'm not, but wait, what do you mean you're not? Oh, you know what? Don't answer. I'll text you about it. I'm hugging you, Wicked. I'm gonna hug you very, very tight, Kenny. I'm gonna hug you very tight. Okay, cool. Cherry underwater. You go sleep. Oh, okay. Then I hope you sleep well and Cyril, stop drowning people. Stop it! Anyway.
いやまあいいんだけどさ、最近ナオリンほったらかしにされて寂しそうだよ。
Fine, you can believe whatever you want, but she been looking awful lonely ever since you started to neglect her. I kind of feel bad because it's Naorin. She's been nice to us.
ほったらかしって、ナオミも文化祭の準備で忙しいって言ってたからさ。
Hey, that's not fair. She told me she's busy with preparations for the culture festival, so I'm giving her space.
ミハルンに比べれば、ナオリンは我慢しちゃう子だからね。
Thing is, Naorin ain't like Miharun. She's the kind of gal that I keep her desires locked up inside.
ともかくさ、リータン自身が最近ずっと疲れちゃってるからさ。ちょっとは休んだ方がいいよ。
Anyway, you've been looking pretty rough for a while now, right, Rini? How about getting some proper rest?
リータンが元気ないと、基本的にうちらみんな元気なくなるしね。
The group just isn't the same when you're not your usual perky self.
リータンが今どれくらい元気がないかっていうと、スプーンを忘れるだけじゃなくて。カレーを食べながら口の周りを汚しちゃうくらい。
Like today, for instance, not only did you forget to grab a spoon for your curry, but you haven't even noticed that you got a smear all over your face. Really? Like, what is wrong with you, this girl? She opens the pack containing the towel I traded for her spoon and hands it to me.
ほれ、おしぼりあげるから、魔王様と呼びなさい。
I bequeath to you this towel, and in recompense, you will refer to me once again as Queen Mao. Never.
魔王様。
My everlasting gratitude, Queen Mao.
またか。
Not again. And yep, guess I had curry plastered all over the left side of my mouth. How properly is right. Everything that happened recently had left me mentally exhausted. And so, I doubt I'll be able to get any proper rest in the near future. After all.
まあとは言ってもリータには魔王様のどんなアドバイスも無駄なのは分かっておるよ。
Granted, I'm aware that you won't take any advice given by this fine piece of royalty to heart.
あんたね。
This girl. Now jams her trash into the plastic bag before standing up.
だからせめてリータの好きなようにすればいいさ。
At very least, you should do what feels right to you.
ありがとう。
Thanks. I'm genuinely grateful to hear that from her. There's no way she could know about the divine selection. Not even Miharu would divulge that sort of thing to her. That's okay. That's how it should be. That's exactly why her words are such a relief to hear.
じゃこれ捨てといてね。うちはミハルのとこ遊びに行ってくる。
Alright, well, do me a favor and chuck this. I'm gonna go bother Miharu. She hands me the plastic bag and takes her leave. Once she's gone, I finish up my own lunch before following her lead. A flare blaze, I'm sorry that he tried to drown you. He always does that. Everyone, including me. Not only that, but he keeps on top of a tree. Don't mind him, he's just being jackass. No, it's just being insane for me. But anyway. After classes end for the day, I head out of school with the intention of going. However, once I reach the gate, I notice Naomi leaning against the wall with her eyes cast down. She doesn't seem to have noticed me, so I call out to her. Naomi, what are you doing?
先輩。
Oh, she was wavering.
先輩を待ってたんです。
Oh, Rink, I was waiting for you actually.
私を？あれ、文化祭の準備はいいの？
You were? What happened with preparation for the culture festival?
はい。今朝飾り付けがまだって話をしてたと思うんですけど、小物とか全然決まっていなくって。
I told you about how we hadn't decided on interior decoration this morning, right? Well, there are other issues.
カップとソーサーをたくさん揃えると予算オーバーなので紙コップなんですけど、せめてコースターとかマドラーとかお砂糖入れとかは可愛いのがいいって。
Our budget won't allow for us to buy lots of coffee mugs and plant things, so we decided to use plastic cups. That's why we thought it would be best to at least make sure the coasters and such are nice and cute. That's not my problem, Naomi. I don't have money, Naomi.
それでもしお時間あれば買い物に付き合ってくれませんか？
So will you mind going with me to shop for them? Only if you have the time, of course. Yes, I do. Budget probably isn't their only issue. I doubt they have been enough people to wash mugs on one by one. Probably best that they stick to disposable plastics one. Anyway, with all the hygienic issues to consider as such events, that's true. No, Kenny? Put Kenny on a tree. Oh my god, Sarah. Like, Sarah, don't do that. I was supporting Teji when he was playing Honkai Star Rail, and he said Kenny as a character. That surprised me. They're moving down. Honestly, in my opinion, I feel like between you, Kami, Zero, Forza, Shade, like all of you should be a character since you're always so funny, sweet, and cute. Mostly you, Kenny, and Kami. But anyway, yeah. I happen to know a place that has exactly what she needs, so I don't need any harm in taking her there. I won't see Miharu until later tonight anyway. We'll be fine as long if I keep track of the time.
大丈夫だよ。でもそれくらいならメッセージで教えてくれればよかったのに。
Sure, I don't mind. You should have messaged me instead of waiting like this, though.
事前に言ったら先輩に予定を空けさせちゃうんじゃないかなって思ったので、本当に時間があればって言いながら。
Thank you for the help. Thank you. I I didn't want you to feel like you had to cancel any other plans, so if you're busy, then please do prioritize that. She trails off, drying her eyes away from me. My fault that she's acting this way around me, so I can't exactly brush her off.
気にしなくていいのに。じゃあ行こうか。とりあえず渋谷に知ってるお店があるから、そこから見てみよう。
Come on, you don't need to worry about that. I know a good place in Shibuya, so let's head there.
はい、ありがとうございます。
Alright, thank you very much. With that, we make our way to the station. After we finish our shopping trip in Shibuya, we hop on the train to head home. At Shinjuku, we have a little downtime while we wait for our transfer to arrive.
ありがとうございます。さすが先輩ですね。可愛いのがたくさん買えました。
Again, thank you so much, Rinka. I didn't expect to leave there with so much.
ならよかった。
Hey, I'm glad I could help. Naomi struggled to make a decision in the store, so she ended up picking 3 different items for each category. Her plan is to show them to the rest of the class and then decide on which to use.
でもナオミは偉いね。リーダーって感じ。
I gotta hand it to you. You're killing it as the class rep. Color me impressed. Wait, what?
いえ、ただ私以外に仕切る人がいないから、流れで私がリーダーみたいになっているだけです。
Not at all. I'm only doing it because no one else volunteered.
そういうところが偉いねってことだよ。
Which is why I'm impressed with how seriously you're taking it. She must have felt her face burn a bright red as she diverts her gaze from me immediately. From what I heard, it sounds like she's getting along with her classmate as well. That's good, at least she's not shy. I wouldn't be surprised if her taking charge of the culture festival played a part in that. Considering how scared of me she was when we first met, she definitely come a long way. I guess that makes her the exact opposite of me. Sure put me down, you know what, jumps. Then it's where I go, cheese and chips, oh my god. Kenny, heal you. Yeah, you're ready, heal. Don't worry, Kenny. I got you. Just as we're about to get in the train, she stabs me with a sharp glare. What? And then she leans and whispers.
先輩、あの人。
Over there. Oh, it's the guy with the bombs. That kid. Ooh. What do you want, kid? What do you want? He the one who killed us with the bomb. Do you guys remember that? She mentions towards someone in the distance with enough subtlety to prevent bringing us any undue attention.
銀の髪の。
That silver-haired person seems suspicious.
銀。
Silver hair? Let's see. Oh, her! My shoulders stiffen the moment I spot her. Her train hasn't arrived yet, so...
ナオミ、先帰ってて。
Naomi, you head back first.
待ってください。先輩がそんなに焦るってことは。あの子、選定の参加者なんですよね。確か、子供が2人混ざっていたって言ってました。
Just a moment. Judging by your reaction, I assume they're not a participant. I don't recall you mentioning there being 2 children. Naomi, yes, it is. Well, and then bust my ankle. Oh, alright. Thank you. It's only hurt a little bit. Don't worry. I'll heal you. I got you. Freaking Zero. Leaving Kenny in the tree, ignoring her. Oh my god. But yes. Okay, it was numero, if I'm not mistaken, numero 4. Yeah, that's the 4 because the kid is the 4. And then X, if I'm not mistaken, is 10. Yeah, it's 10. What do you mean, to precise, Sonia being eliminated, which leaves only numero was sleeping on the floor while you were sleeping on the floor. Oh my god, Sarah, I don't have time for this. I'm not about to hit you right now. I happen to have her pass of death card, but the other hand, other than that, I don't know a single thing about her. I chalk up her response here as a conscience, but that probably be a mistake. Not only have Sonia and Alan turned up in G, but now she has too. There's gotta be a reason. Talking spots in my mind, memories regarding my cause of death and what Parker explained at our initial meeting are likely linked to the same reason. Yeah, he's the one who killed us. She, whatever. No, like, yeah, Sarah, you're lying. I shouldn't waste my time trying to figure that out right now, though. Are you listening? Sally, yes, I am. Sorry. Sorry, got lost in thought. How do you know her anyway? Because she saw it in a dream. I'm not sure why, but he seems familiar for some reason. Plus, I have. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Cállate. Shush. Plus, I have rough image of what he looked like based off of your description. Wait, her. Isn't that what? Okay, you know what? It's them. It's them. I'm done. Anyway. You think? Looks awfully feminine to me. We had this conversation before? Yes, we did. Yes, we did. Either way, their gender isn't a point here. Yeah, thank you. They haven't noticed us yet, so we should tell them now while we have that advantage. The tone of her voice matches the serious expression of her face. The more information you can get on your hands on, the better. I'm sorry, I shouldn't butt in like this anymore. Yeah, and you know what? Naomi is a good ally. I would prefer having her as an ally. Like, you know, I would just let her give my opinion because she's my friend, right? Took my money. Wait, you took my money, Zero. We got Overwatch back again. Nice. In a few weeks, I think I'm gonna make a collab of Overwatch. Chicken fries and Pepsi. To Wicked, your mini chef is here. Give me the chicken nuggets. Give me the Pepsi and fries. I feel loved. The best, Kenny. The best. Don't worry about it. I'm just thinking the same thing, to be honest. Alright.
一人で行く。だからさっき先帰っててって言ったんだ。ごめんね、言葉足らずで。
I asked that you head home first because I was gonna do it on my own. Sorry for being unclear. Her gaze falls on the floor and after a moment of consideration, she nods.
危険があるのは分かっていますから。でも、もし写真を撮ったりして、それをもとに家での調べ物とかがあれば、私いつでも先輩の協力をします。させてください。
I'm well aware of the dangers involved, so I'll do as I'm told. But remember that I'm always willing to help. If you manage to snap a picture of them, I can use that to do my own research from home.
気持ちだけでもすごく嬉しいよ。ありがとう。
Just hearing that is a relief, though. Enough. Thanks.
はい。気をつけてください。
Careful, okay? I respond with a firm nod before we part ways.
ごめんね、ナオミ。
Sorry, Naomi. I apologized to her under my breath after we split up. Next, I pick up my pace to keep the girl inside. I'm gonna do the talking. Okay. Water. Stay hydrated. Hit the food. Oh, wait. No. Next, a 5-star fast food for food candy. Wait, what? 5-star fast food candy. What? You're making Candy angry. After she finished cooking me the chickens and whatnot, you slap it away? Oh my god. You better apologize to Candy. You know what? Give that food to Candy. Needs to make... But... a 5-star food for you. Oh my god, but how did you... Okay, let me ask you this, Sarah, but how can you know if she made the fast cut? How can you tell if she did it or not? I feel like she'd make a 5-star fast food. Chicken nuggets are the best. You know, how do you know? I make you 5-star class. Oh my god. Lies. We mean lies. Just tell me, how did you know it's not 5 stars? Near the water. After 30 minutes of telling her, we finally reached what seems to be her destination. I can make it better. Oh my god, you're gonna make Kenny angry. You're gonna make her angry. Upon leaving Shinjuku Station, she takes the Shuo line all the way to the residential district. Judging by her familiarity with this area, she must live around here. She certainly does look Japanese, but there aren't any hotels around here. That means she's probably isn't here on holiday with her family, unlike Sonia. Budgie hugs, everyone. Double bucks for Miss Bunny's. That's up, pillow, fort, and blankie. Ah. Double hugs for you. Double hugs for you. How are you, Pudgy? That's the plan. Oh my god. You're just jealous because I'm her mini chef and you're not. Pudgy with Katie on tree. Oh my god. Zero, stop torturing Kenny. Why are you like this? That leaves only one alternative. And hardly surprising though, lots of foreigners live in this area. Okay, here we go. She stops in front of and then makes her way into one of the houses. Seems like a pretty old place, older than the house around it anyway. Another thing that makes it stick out is how run down it is. A decent earthquake could probably shake it down with ease. Hardly a pro when it comes to telling people, but I think it's safe to say that I wasn't noticed. There's no need for me to escalate things yet, so I check out the nameplate of the entrance after making sure she's gone inside. It's a bit faded, but not enough to make it eligible. Uchisuka. At least you got the last name. You got the last name. We got that at least. Hate to say that's the surname of this house. Does the same apply to her though? Easy says no. In fact, it's entirely possible that she's squatting at our empty home for some temporary lodging. Ducking behind the wall of the house next door, I try to eavesdrop on any conversation going on. Lucky for me, I'm able to hear something. Nothing specific, but the walls are thin enough to leak out the voices from inside. Sound like there are at least 2 people inside. One is likely the girl, but the other sound like an old man. I guess that's the latter on this place, which means the girl probably is staying with his permission. Wonder, does my card book work with conversations involving a participant? No, it doesn't. I don't think it does. Katie, why are you crying? Sorry. Zero, you apologize to Kenny immediately before I bring my back and hit you with it. Considering I was able to hold a conversation with that one tourist before I even knew anything about the mine selection, it's probably safe to assume it does. I should head back. It's my best option for now, especially when I can't make out exactly what they're saying. Just as I'm about to walk away, a passerby starts talking to me. She in her early 40s and carrying a bag from the supermarket. I assume she was out buying things for dinner.
あら、牛塚さんに用事かしら。
Oh, are you an acquaintance of Mr. Ushizuka? Oh, we're screwed. We're screwed. What if she's one of the participants? Like,
いえ。
no, not quite, no. I'm taken aback at first, but she might know something about that girl if she lives in the area.
この家って昔から外国人の子供が住んでいたんですか？
Did that foreign child start living here?
あら、あなたも気になる？
Oh, I see that caught your attention as well. Her face twists into a slight grin in addition to her response. I know her type. That's the exact name expressing made by the kids at the school when they gossip about others.
牛塚さん、家族と縁を切ったのか。ある時期からずっと一人暮らしだったのよ。
Okay, Sierra, that's it. I told you to leave Kenny alone, and you making her cry. You leave me no choice. I hit you with my back. Whoop-a! There you go. You asked for that, and you're grounded. No more hugs for you. No one is certain why, but at some point he's just cut off ties with the outside world.
あんまり家から出ないもんだから、近所では餓死したんじゃないかって噂も頻繁に立ってたの。数日経ってフラフラしているところを見かけて、ああ、大丈夫だった。なんてことよくあったのよ。
He rarely leaves the house, so for a time, rumors kept spreading about how he starved himself to death. But then we noticed him lurking around and carry out with our lives.
高齢者の孤独死って最近増えてるらしいし、大変よね。
Doesn't help that cases of old folks dying all alone are on this rise too.
でも、一月前くらいかしら。急にあの女の子の姿を見るようになって、近所では何か複雑な事情があったんじゃないかって。
Oh, why a bag? No, I mean a bag. My bag, mi cartera, my bag. But thank you for giving me the idea about bags. Next time I'll try that. It's wicked latte. Oh my god, thank you. I love lattes. Budgie under blanket. Sleepy time with Bunny. Ah, I hope you rest well, Budgie. Thank you for stopping by. Oh my god, give me a moment. Anyway, people first noticed that girl around a month or so back. Rumor has it that there are some previous circumstances between them.
でも、一月前くらいかしら。昔は夜の店での遊びが激しくって、隠し子がいたとか。あら、こんな話はあなたに聞かせる話じゃないわね。
In fact, some say that he used to frequently certain illicit establishments and that his child, oh goodness me, I shouldn't be telling you a young lady such things. That's funny. The look on her face practically screamed that she wants to keep going.
じゃあ、あの子のことは皆さん知らないんですね。
So no one knows who she really is?
ええ。牛塚さんが海外で悪いことをしてたんじゃないかって勘ぐる人もいて、みんな関わりたがらないのよ。
That's right. All sorts of bad rumors surround that man, including his nefarious deeds abroad. So no one wants to get him too involved.
通報して恨まれたりしたら嫌だものね。
Of course, nobody wants to risk earning his rap by reporting him to the police either.
それにあの子、病気を持ってるんじゃないかって噂もあるくらいだから、みんな近寄りたがらないのよ。
I've even heard rumors about how the girl has some sort of illness, which is even more reason for folks to keep their nose clean.
あなたも気をつけなさいね。最近あの人が気になってる人が多いみたいだけど。
You're probably best off not getting involved either. Interesting. Okay, interesting. Give me enough information, Tattletale.
すみません。ありがとうございました。
Thank you for the concern. Just listening to her gab on and has pissed me off. I won't judge anyone by harassing a guest about something, but using it as an excuse to spread unsavory rumors about him feels wrong. Many of older people live by themselves, so why would they make comments at his expense about it? That's just how life is. Parents, adults, when they're bored out of their lives, the only thing that they have is just gossip. Having given her my thanks, I used it as an excuse of my own to cut the conversation off there. My hunch seems to have been on the mark, at least. I might be able to find something out about that girl if I talk to him. I should head home for now, though. Still got the stores to attend to. I make sure to message Naomi on the train home. I assume she worried about me, all things considered. When giving an in-depth report, so I just text a quick summary. Doesn't take too long for her to reply, telling me to get in touch if I need help. There's something similar when we split up too. He really wants to help. Naomi, a good friend.
でもあの子と住んでいるのっておじいさんですよね。妙に気になるような。
Something's definitely suspicious about the situation between those two. That's ghostly Pudgy. Where's my cuddles? You get your cuddles when you behave. I don't know. What do you think? I'm curious about her thoughts on the matter, but that will just invite the same gossip as that lady. I need to handle this on my own. Down to me to gather as much information as I can. Instead, I'm simply reply with "It's all good," to which she responds with an emoji. I need to handle this on my own. It's down to me to gather as much info as I can. You heard her exactly. When you behave, you get the calls. But right now, I don't see you behaving, making people cry. Anyway, I prep to open the store as soon as I get back. A few people swing by, but no one stays for long because it's a night. Once 9 p.m. rolls around, I close up shop. Haru stops by around then, just like she said she would.
Yeah, Rinka.
Hey there.
お疲れ様。コーヒー入れてあげるね。
Hey yourself. Let me get you some coffee.
ありがとう。いいのかい?
Hey, should you really be giving out freebies though? I nod and follow up by telling her that we might be here for a while. After making enough for both of us, I move over to our usual table.
話といっても、ほとんど確認だろ?
Is it safe to assume you're looking to confirm certain things with me? Yeah. Waste no time in getting into the meat of things. Takes a sip of her coffee before going on.
今日も美味しいよ。
As delicious as ever. That's what I say when Kenny gave me coffee. Delicious. Yummy.
ありがとう。ってそうじゃなくて、先週のあの夜、ソーニャと話していたのは私の死因のカードについてもだったんだね。
Thanks, but let's not get off topic. That night, when I caught you and Sonia discussing something, it was about my cost of debt card, right? Wasn't it?
そうさ。君はソフィアが君のカードを持っていることを想定していなかっただろう。
Yep, I bet you hadn't anticipated her being in possession of one of your cards.
しかし、ソフィアは悪意があって、それを言わなかったわけではないらしい。君に必要以上に疑われることはしたくなかったそうだ。
Didn't keep it as a secret with any bad intention though. Apparently, she just didn't want you to suspect her even more.
わかるよ。私は初め、ソーニャのことをすごく疑ってたから。
I can't blame her, considering how I acted when we first met. Yeah, I acted the same thing and I don't regret it. She should just hide something from me. I don't like people hiding things from me. I hate this. When people want trust, but they hide stuff from them. How do you expect people to trust you if you keep hiding shit? I hate this shit.
仕方のないことだよ。もっとも、だからこそ僕は
ソフィアに確認をした。正確には僕たちのカードを持っているかということを。
Anyone in your position would have done the same. That's why I made it a point to confirm with her whether or not she had any of our cards.
そして実際美晴の氏名のカードも持っていた。
As it turned out, she also had your name card.
ああ、だがソフィアは信頼されないことを恐れずに最初に言っておけばよかったと後悔はしていたようだよ。
Right, she mentioned that she regretted her choice. That it would be better to have thrown her fear of not being trusted away and told us the truth.
あの子らしいね。
That sounds just like her.
そうだね。その点については僕も同意だ。悲しいくらい彼女は純粋だった。
No arguments there. It's almost upsetting just how innocent that girl was. Memory of us sitting together at this very table come floating back. It was like we were nothing more than three friends hanging out.
僕としては11番の女性のように積極的に相手を脱落させている相手に僕のカードを取られるのは避けたかった。
You know, that numero 11 is looking to eliminate as many people as she possibly can. So I wanted to make sure she couldn't get her hands on my card.
そしてそれ以上に君のカードを選ばれるのが怖かった。
More importantly, though, the prospect of her snatching up your card terrified me.
だからソーニャを指名したんだね。
That's why you opted to eliminate Sonia instead. I hesitate to press the issue any further, mainly because it involves questioning how she came to be so calm and collected in the face of all. Entirely possible that I'll hear something I don't want to if I ask. Yet, I ended up asking her anyway.
美晴はどうしてそんなに冷静でいられるの？
You know what? Yes, I will ask it, but I will praise it in another way. Like, hey, how do you? First, instead of me assuming that she's calm, let me say, I can ask, how do you? Oh, after seeing this person, you know, I cannot say, hey, you look calm. Yeah, she looks calm, but you don't know, and you know, her what she's going through in her inside, you know. How? Is this calm after her elimination? Nothing to you?
悲しむことが本当に必要なことかい？
Is there any need to waste my time feeling upset? I can't bring myself to snap anything back to her. That's the exact response I was afraid I'd hear. Not like I don't understand her point. I know that there's no point in being upset.
美晴はそれでいいの？
Honestly had no issues taking that stance.
構わないよ。君が選定の参加者だと知った時から僕の気持ちは変わっていない。
Adam, my course was set at the moment I learned that you're a participant. Oh my god.
君のために僕の命を捧げさせてくれ。
My life is just solely for yours now.
もういい。もうそれは分かったよ。
Rinka, I'm sorry. I'm gonna take Miharu's point. Miharu, at this point, she's playing it smart. Because if you guys don't do anything, number 11 and the other douchebag can kill us. So it's better to be smarter, right? But Rika, I'm surprised she lasted this long. I can't get out with this girl. I wish she stopped saying that. I heard it more than I ever wanted. Help but be blunt. I expect such a reply. It's still not what I wanted to hear. I don't have it in me to say anything more though.
気持ちの整理がつかないのも無理はない。昨日の今日だからね。 そうやって悩めるのがきっと凛花の強さだからね。
Barely been a day since it happened, so I can understand why you're distraught. In fact, your ability to worry like this is one of your stronger points. One of her voice doesn't falter.
今日はもう終わりにしよう。しかし存外話が早く終わってしまったけれど、僕はまだコーヒーを飲み終えていない。もう少しここにいていいかい？
We should probably wrap up for the night, although, would you mind if I stay a bit longer? I haven't got it to finish my coffee yet. My only response is a quick nod. Just as she said, I'm still distraught over what happened. What's worse, I seem to get more aggravated at night. I ended up waiting for Miharu to finish her coffee. Who is Sarah? Oh my god, you are. Wicked, guess what? You're short, tall. Okay, I slowly drowned Sarah. Yeah, that's right. Anyway, I can bring myself to look her in the eye during that time, not even once.
では僕はそろそろ行くよ。
Well then, I should be going now.
ごめん。ちょっと待って。
Mind waiting for a minute? I stop her just as she gets ready to walk out. Still, one important question left for me to ask.
美晴の名前は、いろいろあるのは分かってるけど、前の名字は。
Ay, sea la madre.
なんだよね。
Shadow, you gremlin! The hell? Why you scare me? Why are you like this? Wait. Previous surname was Heminata, right? No, there've been issues at home and stuff, but
私は美晴の名前を知っているのに、三島美晴でカードは作られなくて、海老名美晴が美晴の使命のカードだったよね。
I was always curious why I didn't have your name card, and then it triggered with Hinata Miharu rather than Mishima Miharu, so
戸籍上の名前は僕は三島美晴だよ。
I'm Mishima Miharu on my family register, just so you know.
つまり、私の疑問っていうのは、カードが作られる基準がよくわからなくって。
Yeah, so it creates a whole lot of doubt for me when it comes to the criteria for creating new cards.
ああ、君の疑問はもっともだ。そしてきっとそれは選定において女神の説明不足な部分であり、ルールの穴と言うべきかもしれない。
Yes, and those doubts are unfounded. Our lovely little goddess seems to have skipped on her explanation relating to the process. Call it a loophole. I managed to catch the brief glimpse of sadness in her expression. No doubt that she's not very comfortable discussing this stuff. Well, she has to though. But anyway. That's wicked. Okay, fine. I'll hug you back, Zero. I'll hug you back. You look sleepy. Are you awake now? Yes, I am a bit tired, but yes, I am awake. How are you doing, Shadow? I grabbed Shadow, put him under water. Zero, you know that he's a ghost? Cannot be drowned. He's dead. And yes, she's doing her best to act unfazed by my sake. I made no effort to stop her though. She knows that I noticed why she's bothering to explain it in the first place.
謝ろう。君には嘘を教えていた。
First things first, I need to apologize for not telling you the truth. You don't need to apologize, you have your reasons. First thing, her expression grows more pain as she says that. I felt kinda bad about it, so I can only imagine how she feels.
このことを説明するには、僕のことをもういくらか詳しく話さなければならない。
The only way I can explain it is by divulging even more about myself.
僕の名字は両親が離婚して変わったわけじゃないんだ。別の理由で
I turn her process.
三島になった。
I said that my surname became Mishima after my parents got divorced, but well, that's not quite right.
だが僕の母親は君の知っている通りあまり褒められた人間ではなくてね。いや、この際はっきりと言おう。僕は母親が嫌いだ。
You know full well that my mother isn't the greatest person in the world. In fact, let me make it clear that I loathe her. Oh, what did she do? She has talked to me about her mom before, albeit briefly. About her habit of wasting money and her failure to do any chores, for instance. That's why Miharu has several part-time jobs and has to deal with household chores as well. Like most students at Ameka, she's far from financially sound. The only reason she can attend is due to her scholarship.
僕はできることなら父親の姓を名乗っていたかった。今でもそうできなくなってしまった運命を呪っている。
Had things my way, I take my father's surname, but alas, I'm stuck with this one. I sense that there's a lot more to this than what she's telling me. It's likely that everything she suffered through links back to whatever that could be. I never lied to begin with either, that's true. Hey yo, how it goes? I'm doing good, chat about you. First time going to say this. What do you mean? Chat, what do you mean chat? Oh my god.
この選定におけるカードのルールは僕は全てが論理的なものではないと思う。いわゆる認知というものに頼りすぎている。
Not speaking, okay. You think that the rules pertaining to our individual cards will be grounded with logic, but that isn't the case. In fact, they seem to rely too much on a personal perception. You can make blind guesses when it comes to someone's cause of death and regret cards. Knowledge of the events surrounding them is a requirement. Each participant's perception of those events takes priority. In other words, there's no undivided criteria in this place for participants when it comes to creating new cards. That's Miharu's point.
今回の場合もそうだ。僕は自分の名前が三島美春だということを受け入れていない。
In my case, I yet to accept that my name is really Mishima Miharu.
だから美春のカードは海老名美春なんだね。
That's why your name card is Ebinata Miharu instead.
きっと僕の心の奥深く、夢に現れる深層心理でも同じことを思っているのだろうね。
Considering our cards are linked to the dream world, a deep part of the physique, I really must be against taking on last name.
私は論理的かもって思うよ。
And it might be a lot more logical than you think.
そもそも名前って絶対的なものじゃない。生まれたばかりの赤ちゃんには名前がないもんね。名前は誰かがつけるものだから。
Think about it. No one's born with a name. It's on someone else to give them one. Names aren't set in stone either. If it weren't for Keiko, I probably would have agreed with Miharu. But now, this is how I truly feel. Surnames change all the time due to the marriage. Not only that, but you can even get it changed. Fine. Not always cut and dry like that, sure, but names are still something that reflect on a person's individuality over all else, yeah.
なるほど。認識自体が認知の上に成り立っているということか。その考えには及ばなかった。
Vision her pulses. I certainly hadn't thought about it that way.
僕は自分の名前に縛られていたからね。視野が狭くなっていたよ。
Perhaps my concern about my name was obstructing my outlook on the bigger picture.
大げさだよ。でも疑問は解消したって感じかな。
That's a bit of an exaggeration. Still, I feel like my doubts have been cleared up.
君を混乱させてしまっていたね。
Sorry for the confusion.
うん。 みんなそれぞれいろいろあるでしょ。けど私にとって美晴は美晴だから、それは何にも変わることはないよ。
Now, don't worry about it. We all got our baggage. You always speak the same Miharu to me, regardless of what happens.
くす。
Giggles with a smile in response to my proclamation. Not a forced smile either. It's a sincere one of relief.
話は変わるけれど、運命の大広間であんなことを言ったから、君に避けられないか心配していたよ。
But slightly off topic, I was worried that you would start to avoid me after what I said in the court of fate.
本当に私は分かってたよ。
Really? I knew exactly what you were doing.
これで参加者のうちの何人かには僕たちが仲間割れしたと思い込ませることができたはずだ。
Assuming things went as planned, then some of the other participants may be giddy over how we got into a big fight. I had nothing more to say to you at that moment. The other participant must have figured out our friendship because of how we've been talking to each other since the very first election. In fact, Sonia assumed that we were friends from the start too.
タイミングはバッチリだったね。
I mean, could it have been more perfect?
では、そろそろ行くよ。
Indeed, regardless, I really should be on my way. At least she's playing it like she's being smart. Like, thanks to her, we're safe for now. But I still have a little bit suspicious. But you know, since I was super suspicious of Sonia, and I was wrong, let me at least be more nice. I'll see you tomorrow.
また明日学校で。
Smiles and makes an ever so elegant exit from the store. Funny, I made coffee thinking we'd be talking for a while, but the real conversation only began after we finished drinking it. I take a moment and stare at Miharu's empty cup before getting back to my usual routine. Girl, I love all of you. I'm happy I made amazing people. I'm really proud to be here. I'm happy to meet you too, Zero. You always make my day, even when you're trolling. But I'll be sick. What do you mean you'll be sick? Let me drink some. I don't need it. Ready morning. Slept so soundly last night that I didn't even drink. Hard to believe such a concept has taken a whole. Never considered the possibility of a whole other world existing within. Not to mention a goddess like Parka and better. Goddess like Parka coming along and connecting me. I mean, imagine meeting strangers within your own dream. A big traumatized situation of this were a shoujo manga. Cast my mind back to the other participants. That's why when I remember something.
おじいさん。
One, an old man. Naomi's message from yesterday springs to mind. Said that there's definitely something suspicious about that girl and where she's staying. Not just an old man either. He's a Japanese. That man is it's numero 5, right? Yes, it's 5. Okay, never mind. It's 5. I might be I'll be on to something. Actually, I should have caught on right away. There's still plenty of time before I need to be at school. I want to try something. My decision made, I make my way to the old man's house. Oh no, what? I think you should take your... Right now you're starting to fight. Starting to fight. Now I can drink water. Fortunately, I make it all the way without getting lost. Thank you. Yeah. Bro. Fortunately, I make it all the way without getting lost. It's a pretty tricky route after all, but jotting down the address yesterday turned out to be worth it. But I probably would be fine without it, considering I somehow managed to memorize that route. it. Make sure to keep some distance away to avoid looking suspicious. It may be early in the morning, but people are still passing through. Once the area empties out, I check inside his mailbox. I feel pretty bad about doing this, but it's necessary. There are a slew letters on here, definitely more than a day's worth. Most of them are from debt collectors. Not just from one collection agency either. There are multiple different senders. I ignore all that and grab a random letter and remove it from the box. I want to see to whom it's addressed, of course. That I forgot to read the name. That has to be the name of the old man living here. Just to be sure, I check a few other letters as well. They all cite the same name. All that's left is to get a glimpse of his face. I consider waiting for him to leave the house, but I need to be mindful of the time. As important as this is, I still have school. Yeah, else that I'm probably safety there too. So I decide to stick around for as long as I can. I notice two figures in the distance. Two figures that I recognize even. Oh no, don't tell me. One male and the other female. All are foreigners and tall. No! No, don't tell me it's this crazy French lady and Dimia Mafioso. No. I will be screaming. It's them. There's still plenty of distance between us, so I can make out their faces. Not that I need to. I can tell it's them based on their silhouettes. Not only are there participants, but they also the most dangerous duo by far. Oh, I knew it. I will fucking screw. We need to run away immediately. Good night, Miss Wicked. Good night, Shaq. We need to run now. Oh my god. Number 3 and 11, Federico Carminati and his partner. I instinctively ducked for cover. Had to be targeting the girl. Either that or they're looking into the relationship between her and the old man, just as I am. Assuming he turns out to be a participant, likely they track him down to here. Number 11 is carrying a notepad. I assume she got in hold of his address somehow. In that case, they must be coming from him instead of the girl. After all, she won't be listed as a living here. That's just as I'm deciding whether to stick around or head to school, the front door gets propped ajar. Noticing this, the duo duck in the nearby alley. From what I can tell, number 11, the one who prompts them to do so. That surprises me. Seems like the kind of person to leap in when the opportunity presents itself, but I don't expect her to read carefully. Both the girl and the old man are likely aware of the situation they put themselves in. It's only natural for them to scout out their surroundings before they leave the house. Deciding that the coast is clear, the door swings open. As ice pours out of the back all of a sudden. When that old man steps out of the house, in fact, that's when I become certain that he is Shizuka Chigetsuko. The appearance matches what I saw in the dream world, a tenacious looking old man. Got the impression he was shut in of sorts before, but his crisp attire of sweater and loose pants says the opposite. But 11 and Federico remain hidden for some reason. Regardless, I confirmed that Tsuka's bona fide participant. Safe to say that I'm putting myself in danger if I stay any longer. As such, I think back to the station, care not to bump into any of the others. Wicked bunk, I'll bunk you in the head. Looks like we're right on the money. I whispered to Odette when the old-timer leaves his house. Shush, you dumbass. She may have whispered, but she also slammed her foot down on mine. Gotta admit, she uncharacteristically cautious at a time like this. Think someone massive like her would charge right in, but nope, she even keeps us at a fair distance from the house to ensure we aren't seen. Granted, putting this much distance between us means that her massive body don't lend itself a strength. Enough about her. Let me recall how we ended up here in the first place. Me and Odette had talked about who target after their third election, where that crazy teen Japanese lady got eliminated. Odette's intuition played a big part us targeting Ro, but we still hadn't made use of the cards we were dealt at the beginning. When there be a name or two among those initial cards, we decided to go after whoever is in my set. Normally, I'd be against showing off my cards, but Odette told me which card she'd taken from Ro immediately afterwards, so... Oh, not like she chose to do that without planning to get something in return. Turns out I had that Russian kid's name card, Sofia something. The kid had been through some rough stuff, but it ain't any of my concern. Took her parents hostage and Odette got her to spill her life story. It means she implied that she had one of Odette's cards. Not only that, but Odette decided to give her some time to screw around. Time to let her get over her regret, really. Can't say why she did it, but there ain't no point in trying to get into that woman's head. Wouldn't have been able to learn much about Sophia, which just her name, so I decided to not complain. Had things gone according to plan, Odette could eliminate Sophia, but that Miharu brought one up her, yeah. Make no mistake, Odette ain't the type to let something like that slow her down. We're the same in that regard. Plenty of things went worry for me back in Italy, but I never took issue with it. In fact, those situations are when people expose their worst side. You gotta make the most of that. Just like as I say in that Court of Fate, 2 of the 3 cards dealt to me at the beginning belonged to the participant that I already been eliminated. Next up is numero 5, Utsuka Kiyotsugo. That has his name card, so we used to pick up a dirt on him. And here we are. Hey, Space Cadet, get it together. We're heading back. The hell? You saying we can't jump the old geezer now and make him squeal? Yeah, or we could break into his house while he's gone. You sure enough oxygen reaching that brain of yours up in space? Ain't no one crazy enough to do that at this time of day. Not unless they wanna be caught and reported to the police. Don't forget, this is a residential district. We can't go wild like with Sophia and Ro. We gotta come back early in the morning or late at night. Only got yourself to blame for that. She mashes her foot down on mine again. Guess she wasn't too about the implication that she's the only one that stands out. We didn't get any worthwhile info in here, did we? So you think, but it's easy to take a stab at how he died now we've seen his house. How's that run-down shack gonna head? Oh, now I see where you're going. Hey, you're on point for once. Keep going. Figured she spilled the beans if I acted like I caught on, but that didn't go quite as planned. Now I know not to even bother pretending. She smacks my shoulder before she continues.
他に身寄りがないじじいだ。日本じゃそういう連中が孤独死してしばらくしてから発見されるってのは問題になってるらしいじゃねえか。
This is a lonely old man we're talking about. In a country that becomes known for cases of the elderly being discovered dead in their homes. Yes.
日本は特に閉鎖的なコミュニティ。村社会だっつうから起こりやすいのかもしれねえな。
Knowing how insular Japan and its people can be, that's probably why it happens so often.
腐った死体やらの清掃なんかを専門にしてる業者すらあるらしい。まあ、それはいい。
Hell, apparently they even have specialists to deal with the dead and rotting bodies too.
てめえが話を聞いた主婦の言葉を思い出しな。
Anyway, just remember what the woman told you. That is as big of a hint as you can get.
まあベラベラと喋る太った主婦だったな。
That fatty did enjoy running her mouth. I think back to what she told me. Seems like there were rumors of him kicking the bucket since he rarely left the house.
ガシか。しかしいくら孤立したジジイでも先進国でガシはないんじゃないか。金の補助は国から受けてたんだろうし。
Starvation, huh? You think that's it? Insular as Japan may be, it's a developed country. Think he had gotten a retirement or unemployment benefits or something?
そうでもないさ。あの主婦はジジイが腰を痛めてることも話してただろ。
Under normal circumstances, maybe. The woman did mention that he had a bad back, right? Yeah, that's right, she did. You know why she remembered more of this stuff than me? Because you're stupid, Federico. Anyway, when I was the one who talked to the woman.
ひどい腰痛ってのは自力で動けなくなることがある。私が船に乗ってた時にもそうなっちまった乗組員はいた。
Don't underestimate lower back pain. A shipmate of mine stopped from it once, and they couldn't bring themselves to move even an inch.
ジジイが家で突然そのレベルの腰痛に襲われたとしよう。元から患ってたんなら突発ではねえけど。とにかく。
So let's assume the geezer got hit by it out of nowhere. Well, ignoring the fact that it wouldn't be sudden if he'd been suffering from it before, but
孤立しているから助けを求められない。近所の連中もジジイが家から出てこないのは慣れっこだから気にしない。金だけもらって介護を受けてるわけじゃねえから短期間じゃ訪問もね
he don't got no one to call for help. Everyone used to him staying inside so they wouldn't bat an eyelid. Not like he's getting direct care from the government. Just disability benefits so no one there's gonna come and check on him.
人間は7日飯を食えなかったらあるいは3日水が飲めなければ死ぬんだ。私はよく知ってる。
All it takes is a week without food or 3 days without water for someone to croak. Trust me. I can tell she's serious by the tone of her voice. Knowing what she's been involved in, I wouldn't be surprised if her curfew had come close to starvation at some point. That or she's seen one of her shipment before. Oh, Keka! Little bro, what are you doing here? Hermana, tú eres hermosa, te extraño mucho. Yo también te extraño mucho. But pay more attention to me. Anyway, I miss you too, bro. I hope you're doing good. She looks good. Oh my god, Cyril. Oh my god, I forgot you simp for this woman. Keka. Keka will take me away again. Oh, how is he gonna take you away? I'm paying attention. You better pay me more attention. I want more. Yes, I'm selfish. Anyway, but you know that. Anyway. Okay, Cyril, I'm gonna talk to you. I'm questioning your taste of woman. Why you like this woman? She's scary for me. Look at her. She's crazy too. She's a big mama. Oh my god.
重度の腰痛で動けなくなっちまい、助けも呼べず、そのままガチか。
Okay, I'm okay with you being selfish. Oh my. No! Don't be so easily accepting. She's crazy. I like. Oh my god. Okay, first, Keka likes yandere girls, and you like dominating violent women. Okay, you both are crazy. That's all I'm saying. So basically, he starved to death after suffering from some crazy back pain, and all because no one was there to help him. It's possible, but it will happen to. Whoa. A familiar light emanates from my book. So they're so good. They don't need to look for information. They already know how the person dies and whatnot. No, you never take me alive. What do you mean? What do you mean? I like it saying girls. Oh my god. I'm out of my genre phrase. I don't believe you. Okay, if you don't like yandere, what is your type right now, Geka? Zero. I'm gonna get you some help. You need to stop liking crazy girls and killers at this point. Murderers. Decide that new cards has been made. Same thing happens for Odette too. When she noticed, she can't help but grin. It honestly sickening just how good she is at this.
動けないほどの腰痛があっても、さっきジジイは外に出てたな。
Even so, he seemed well enough when he left just now.
ソフィー・ランジャラの時もそうだったが、選定の間は体がある程度回復してるってことなのか。
Esa negrita se ve que está potente. Mira el otro. Ay, no. Ay, Dios mío. You and Zero have questionable taste. She is very violent. That's all I can say, Wyatt. I like small, sweet girls who show love, care, and compassion for their partner, and someone who gives me their trust. Finally, someone say something normal. But saying you like small girls is questionable también. But anyways. But at least that's something healthy, I guess. You sweet. Someone who will be there during the bad and the good. Small girls rock. What do you mean? Well, I'm not small, I'm fun size, and I know I rock. But anyways. Yeah, that's finally someone say something healthy. Okay, same for the Russian kid. Guess that any participant with obvious symptoms are cured of them during divine selection.
てめえの予想の通りだろうな。肉体の状態はどこかの時点まで戻されるって考えた方が良さそうだ。
I love tiny Latinas. What? I know you like Latinas, but tiny? When do you have that obsession of liking little girls? This is the first time I hear it. Una gigante que apriete y no suelte es lo que es. Wyatt, we need to talk after this. That's all I'm gonna say, Wyatt. Why not a girl who's willing to fight other women? This woman will fight anything she sees. Like a giant Viking woman. Oh my god. Oh my god. I cannot deal with you. Okay, I don't date people who are taller than me. Never have. Why? Why? You need someone dominant in your life, right? Why not someone taller? Probably on the right track there. Chances are everyone's physical condition gets reverted at the time when they were healthy. Did not information after repeating what I said. I have expected her to say she doesn't care, so it takes me by surprise. Her expression reverts to its usual state, and then she turns around.
ほらよ、十分収穫はあった。
I like her voice. No, I like her voice because she sounds cooler. Too much woman for me to handle. Oh my god, Geka. I wish a girl will fight other girls over me. Meaning, I want to see a cat fight. Okay, get out of my face. Swaya, Geka. Well, not that much Geka. Because at least he said something normal, kind of. But Zero and Wyatt, we need to talk. We need to get you some help. Alright, we got enough info for today. Let's head back. We head back the way we came, making sure not to be spotted by Ushizuka. Unbeknownst to Rika, Alan has been telling her no. No. Why is this crazy psycho is following me? What? Oh my god. He's trying to eliminate me. He's trying to kill me. And Rika's just stupid to notice. I cannot deal with this stress. Yes, you did. Yes, you do. Kinda normal is progress. Yeah, kinda. Just bat. Just a bat on the table. Why are you using the bat, Zero? I already dated a psycho. Oh my god. Get that. No help. A giant negrita. Dena Viking. She warrior is what I need, so I can live and die in peace. Oh my god. You're not gonna die in peace though. I'm looking for someone who is a wife material. Well, you know, be a wife material, the first thing that you need to do is basically, the first thing is being kind, right? Second, responsible. That's all you need. Be a wife material to secure the house and whatnot. In peace by snoo. Oh my god. You and your snoo Wyatt. Wyatt underwater. Yeah, you know what? Zero, do it. In my misery. Do it. Anyway. Unbeknownst to Rinka, Alan has been telling her for the past few days is bring him to the residential district where that Getsu, whose name he has yet to learn, lives. What's more, he has learned that whereabouts of both her school and Lion House. Seeing that she's making her way to school after obtaining the underage man name card, just to stop tailing her for the time being. Closes his eyes on and recalls her figure.
Link.
This man has been stalking me. It's so fucking creepy, guys. Got my scuba diving equipment on. Oh my god. Whatever, Wyatt. Responsible. I totally make those decisions. Yeah, because you know, you need someone kind, right? To be a wife. Someone who can who cares about their family, take care of their house, take care of their husband, and showing kindness to the family, right? And responsible, which means not lazy, and she can take care of their work and cook. You know? I don't know if you want that. I don't know. Snow. Oh my god, Sarah. Oh, and man, I got in a car crash today. It caused dirt damage to my right foot. What? Wait, first of all, are you in the hospital? You went to the hospital. Did he crash to you or you crashed to him? A giant she warrior will do that even more. Shut up, Wyatt. I'm done listening to you. Zero keep drowning him. Or better yet, snap his neck. He will revive himself, but you know. Yeah, assume puto sandwich mother. Oh my god. Nah, forgetting the snooze. Shut up. Wicked. One day I will tell you what kind of girl I like. Fine. But yeah. Yeah, you like crazy girls. Yeah, I went to the hospital. He stopped in front of me. Oh my god. Did you have a cast? Did you sue him? Did you call the police on him? Did you get your money?
Yeah.
Thank you for the headbats. Thank you. Yeah. Alan, leave me alone. I don't have time for you, Alan. Eliminating her will prove a simple task where he actively focus on it. However, a number of reasons prevent him from doing so. First is her relationship with numero 2, Miharu. They may have gone to lengths to make it seem like they had a falling out, but Alan witnessed them being friendly at Limehouse. It confirmed to him that they're all still cooperating. Shut up. Leave me alone, man. One cannot target Imai Rinka without first dealing with Hinata Miharu. Alan has no idea which card she was dealt at the beginning either. Hesitation in getting involved with her. I hate her actions during this previous election show that she cannot be underestimated. They may have eliminated a girl far younger than herself, but she went head to head with numero 11 to obtain election rights. I hate him. Put everyone underwater. Do it. Do it, Seer. Do it. The crash was my fault. Wait, what? So I can sue and I have to pay the fine. What? They say mutiny. Mutiny, I say. I need a wife who knows how to make sandwiches like a real body. Oh my. Is that all you care about, Gekka? For a woman to make you a sandwich? Is that what you care about? Is that so important to you? Anyway, but mutiny. Why is it your fault? I don't understand this. The biggest reason of all, however, is that Alan has found himself under suspicion from Japan police. Que bueno. His recklessness while obtaining Kamebicho Keiko's information has landed him in a tight spot. That made sure to scout out the position of each camera in the hospital and cut off those who couldn't avoid. But something unexpected happened. Somehow ended up in the list of suspects responsible for the attack at the hospital. Under normal circumstances, he would use legal means to ensure that he would not be arrested. The first situation does not allow for that. Especially because he holds far less influence in Japan than back in India, where his company is based. He has some leeway, but now is not the time to flex those muscles. Valid as these reasons are, Alan is simply using them as means to distract himself from the reality of the matter. Whatever. Fuck you, Alan. Hey, I'm going to bed. See y'all nurse later. Good night, Zero. I hope you sleep well. Good night. Bye. Oh, what happened? Fuck. What happened? Oh my god, it's small. Let me... Settings. Full screen, bitch. Screw full screen. I don't know what happened there. I want a woman who I can love and take care of. A woman who wants me to protect her. But what, Gekka, what if she wants to protect you instead? Like, but yeah, I just want to know that opinion of yours. I stayed up all night. Okay, got it. No, go to sleep and rest, Phil. Stop being a hooligan, Sierra. Okay. But if these reasons are... Oh, no, yeah, I already read this. There's a far simpler reason behind his choice not to pursue Brinka. One that he had noticed earlier. The look in her eyes. It reminded him of himself. Not only does she lack his amassed fortune, but she is also nowhere near as physical posing. And yet, somehow, her eyes burn with determination matching his own. That's a top girl right there. More importantly, Alan has the chance to learn the old man's name the same way that Rinka did, but he opts not to. More accurate he can, thanks to his spotting a particular duo keeping their eye on the old man's house. 11 and 3. Alan arrives after Rinka's departure, so they likely had no idea she was also there. Is it marriage a team effort? We protect each other. Exactly. That's what I wanted to get you to admit. It's a team effort. Do you understand me? Anyhow.
11番の女は確か5番使命を取得していたな。
Numero 11 is in possession of numero 5 card, if I recall. That's more than enough reason to understand why she was here. With sufficient connections at one disposal, learning where someone lives based on their name alone is simple feat. What surprises Alan is the fact that someone like her will cooperate with numero 3. The sheer stupidity he displayed in the court of fate had Alan convinced that he could be left for later, but that was no longer the case if he would 11. I may not seem like it, but Alan has respect for those who have eliminated other participants. Only 2 people have earned his disrespect thus far. One is Miharu and the other Middle 11. Alan can also tell that latter is no ordinary person. One glance was all he needed to understand her background and the deed which she had been involved. Based on what he's seen, seemed to have the upper hand with numeral 3.
男の方は手足か、あるいは鉄砲玉といったところか。
Must be her full soldier of sorts.
まあいい。今すべきは。
Regardless, I know now what must be done. Target switches from the old man to those 2. Keeping an eye on them will likely lead to him getting his hands on numeral 5's information without much effort. Not only that, but discovering where they were based on, while unaware of his plans, will give him the advantage down the line. That may be enough to make up for the disadvantage his celebrity status gives him. He begins to tail the 2, taking extra care not to be noticed. Soon after, Alan returns to the residential district. The attempt to tell them hasn't ended as well as hoped. Not from being noticed though. Alan trusts himself not to slip up when it comes to that. However, those 2 must have unconsciously taken a path to shake any potential pursuers. It eventually led him to lose sight of them.
やはりあの女が優先か。
My priority will lie with number 11. Murders to himself so as not to stand out. Then makes his way back to his own base of operations. Time has come for him to finally take action. Fucking hate him. After a long day, I finally have some time to relax in my room. Nothing noteworthy has happened beyond this morning events. Although, I guess the fact that my class has finally gotten around prepping for the culture festival counts as noteworthy. Sounds like they move forward with the fortune teller idea. The one in charge will essentially prepare a bunch of fortune telling methods and use them on whoever stops by. They got with the plan because the one in charge wants to test out these so-called methods. Fortune telling, reading one's fate. Funny how they ended up with that after the things I experienced. At least I'm not involved in the plans or being asked for my opinion. They're just gonna ask me and Miharu to help the day off. Yeah. Mao, on the other hand, seems fascinated by the whole thing. Be helping prep it as well as work longer than we will during the festival.
真面目な顔して思わせぶりなこと言っておけばいいんだよね。うち得意な気がする。
All I gotta do is act serious and murder some cryptic stuff that right up my alley. Just what you expect to hear from her. Wonder if they'll manage to finish everything on time, since the culture festival is in 2 weeks. I bet we're the only class that's far behind schedule. I already feel exhausted and it's barely 10 p.m. Well, it makes sense, considering I left the house so early this morning. Tsuka Jigetsuko. I repeat the elderly man's name in my head to make sure I don't forget it. Now I have to find this cause of death and regret. I'm not quite sure how to go about it. Still curious about that girl staying with him, though, too. Well, I do have her cause of death card. All I know is that a fire is involved, nothing else. That's probably the biggest issue with the cards dealt to us at the beginning.
問題はここからどうすればいいかだね。
First thing first, I gotta plan what to do moving forward. As if things are difficult enough, I got Federico's and numero 11 to worry about as well. Things may have gone well enough yesterday and today, but that doesn't mean I'm a pro when it comes to hailing people. It's entirely possible that I'll mess up at some point and get myself stuck in a tight spot. Regardless, I can sit back and let those 2 get that upper hand. One option is to throw cautions to the wind and approach not directly, but that's too risky. Well, 11 will be likely end up adding me to her list of targets alongside him and the girl if I did that. I tried searching Ishizuka Etsugu on the internet, but I didn't get any relevant results. Getting info on him without putting myself out there seems tricky. He just walks over to the city hall and asks for his family register, but I'm completely unrelated to him either. That's why I'm going to approach things from a different angle, to have an advantage over that duo. A majority of the participants, myself included, are from Japan. Plus, most are located near Shinjuku and are rich with schoolgirls just like me. Keeps me from standing out in most situations, which is an advantage. The only issue is that the sole approach I can think of if we want me questioning locals near his residence. Actually, that might not be too bad of an idea. They shuffle over the pretty early this morning, so there's weren't any people around. Probably why those two showed up when they did too. They aim for a time when a few people will be around.
私なら人が多い時間でも
As for me, I don't need to worry about standing out. Probably normal to ask questions about some random old man, but hey, I'll still seem less suspicious than either of those two do the same. If I really need to, I can even pretend to be a granddaughter of an ex-wife or something. Need to add a little Naomi did at the hospital where Keiko was. I'll try going in the evening. Everyone's running around, shopping around then. Not only does this give me more people to question, but I can also blend into the crowds if it needs to be. That sorted, I should sleep as much as possible so I'll be ready to take action. Just as I'm about to turn off the lights, I hear a distant meow coming from down my feet. None other than Liz, our friendly little freeloading cat.
レテどうしたの
Oh, what is it, Lite? I always make sure to feed it and have water out, so I doubt it's hungry. Doesn't respond to my question, of course. It'd be pretty freaky if it did.
私もう寝るからね
Sorry, but I'm gonna go to sleep. Want to give it some attention, but I'm a bit too tired tonight. You guys same? Even though it is a team effort, as a man, I want to be provider so she's able to do anything her heart desires. And I want to lay my life down for her and make sure she's safe and happy. It's effort, but team can have different roles. True. You know what, Geka, I agree with you. But to me, I only see you like a baby boy. But the girl you meet, you should be a man. So I do agree with you on that. I wake it hugs you. Zero! Huggies for Zero! I flick the light off and clamber into the bed. Lead follows suit, which is rare. It prefers to sleep atop of the covers, not under them. This little rascal has the habit of using my stomach as a pillow. I stroke his head for a moment before shutting my eyes and focus on this. It's amazing how warm something with such a tiny body can be. There's a term for when one realizes they're dreaming lucid dream. Ever since Divine Selection began, I experience it at least once per week. Granted, I'm not quite sure that you can call what goes on in the core of faith a dream. Whatever, I find myself once again in a strange place, despite knowing for a fact that I went to sleep not long ago.
やあ
Hey there.
お久しぶりでもないのかな私は人間の時間の感覚がよくわからなくてね
I say it's been a while, but I'm not sure if it actually has been or not. Don't comprehend you humans' perception of time too well. I've seen this man once before. It's only now that I remember having met him in my dreams before, though.
私のことは覚えているかいいや今思い出したのだろうね
I take it you remember me, or remember me just now.
君が君の大事な記憶を忘れてしまっているように、この夢の中での出来事も忘れてしまうという必然性があるからね。
Like how you lost some of your precious memories in a foregone conclusion that you forget everything that occurs in this dream. I want to say something, but I find myself unable to speak. He dominates the conversation.
君はコーヒーのお店をやっているそうだけれど、私は紅茶の方に興味があってね。
It may be a bit rude to say this when you run a coffee shop, but I'm actually a lot more interested in tea.
一度アフタヌーンティーというものを楽しみたいと思っているのだけれど。
In fact, I've been itching for some good afternoon tea for a while.
もっともこの夢の世界では一緒に語り合う相手がいないどころか、ティーセットというものが存在しないこと自体が残念だよ。
He prefers tea. I don't like him. Alas, not only do I have no one to talk to there aren't any tea sets to either. Such a shame. Man knows who I am. Not sure how important that realization is when I'm likely to forget everything he says though.
さて、そろそろ雑談もいいだろう。今夜はもう一つ、君の抜け落ちていた記憶が舞い戻ってきたのだからね。
Well, enough pleasantries for now. There's no time to waste on those when one of your lost memories have made its way back to you.
お祝いの言葉を告げるためにわざわざ出向かせていただいたよ。
It's precisely for that reason that I made the effort to bring you here and offer my congratulations.
どんな記憶かって？おっと、君が夢の中で記憶を取り戻す前に出てきてしまったね。
Which memory you ask? It seems I appeared before you actually recovered the memory by mistake. Oh, get the fuck away from me.
やはり人間の時間の概念は難しい。一方的に流れるだけではあるのだけれど、感覚がつかみにくいよ。
Understanding your concept of time is truly a difficult task. Its flow may be linear, but the rate at which it moves is always throws me off.
では、
You stupid.
朝を迎える前に少しだけ君の記憶を思い出すといい。
Anyway, do take this opportunity to recall some prior events before morning comes. I don't know why he wants to speak to me. I don't know what he wants from me. I'm standing alone in the court of fate. I'm on the same platform as usual, but for some reason, none of the other participants are here.
ごきげんよう。運命の奴隷と
What
なっ
do
て
you
しま
want?
った
What do you want from
羊
me?
様。
Barka, I don't like you. What do you want? Good evening, you poor lost lamb. I'm afraid to inform you that you have become a slave to fate. A girl dressed all in white addresses me. Barka. She stands in front of me despite the fact that there are no solid surface beneath her feet. I watch from a distance as both of us face one another. I conclude that this is one of my memories since I'm able to watch myself by third party.
命を落としてしまったあなた様の精神は今運命をさまよってらっしゃいますわ。
Spirit has found itself roaming the corridors of fate after your passing.
ですがあなた様は改変された運命の中で女神の選定の参加者になっていただきます。
Fear not, fate has changed its course and thus you will become a participant in divine selection. He begins to tell me about divine selection. He explains all the rules. I watch myself try to get a word in every now and then, but she ignores each attempt. Everything she explaining here is the exact same as what she told us during the first election. Memories of an explanation I had heard before. Must have taken place right after I died then. Considering the in-depth explanation she's giving me, it's no wonder she was unimpressed with me when I asked her about it again. But remembering this explanation of rules I already know is more pointless than one will expect to.
ただし忘れてはいけないことが一つございます。
However, to keep in mind one thing,
あなた様方12人は皆12週間後の同じ時同じ場所にいた可能性を持っていました。
They initially foretold that all 12 participants will gather in the same place at the same time, 12 weeks from now.
一度は失われてしまった未来で到達していたはずの場所。その場所こそあなた様方の運命の終着点となりますわ。
It is a place that bears significance to all involved, even if that future has now been lost. This is what it will be referred to as the final destination for your individual fates.
選定で最後の一人となられましたら、必ずその時までにその場所へ向かってくださいませ。
If you find yourself as the last remaining participant, please make your way to this place.
運命の終着点にたどり着いて、初めてあなたが死の運命を回避し、生き残ることができたという運命が定着いたしますわ。
Reaching this final destination will serve as proof that you are alive and will thus override your death for good.
もし運命の終着点にたどり着かなければ、それはその時のお楽しみということにいたしましょう。
As for what will happen should you fail to reach it, well, I will hate to spoil the surprise should that come to pass. Didn't mention a specific time or place. Then she placed her finger on her brow, she closed her eyes, and then her finger began to glow. She didn't need words for this part. That touch Praka aged the final destination into our minds. I think we're good. Hey Mana, you free tomorrow? We could hang out sometimes this week if you like. Tomorrow I'm free, but I had chores to do, but we can call while I do the chores. And we can talk if you don't mind, Geka. Anyway. I'm gonna leave it up to here. This is pretty late. Things are getting complicated. Alan's following us. 11 and I forgot Federico's number. Anyway, both of them, Odette and Federico, is close by. So things will get very complicated. If I was Rika, I would tell this to Miharu, but anyway, that was just me.